Hello football fans, this is King Icky Boo with Tiny Archibald coming to you live from, I guess, Jacksonville. Was not intended to be so, but I believe, and we'll take it off, but I'll just go back and show you what I mean. This game was supposed to be played in New Orleans because they were the first place team, but I think I'm learning as I go here. You put the number one seed on the bottom seedings, and that way they have the home field advantage, because this game will be played in Jacksonville today and I cannot figure out how to change it in this long awaited modern Group A playoff. Not only the playoff game, but the championship game here. Now, with the home field advantage on, Jacksonville is favored by 13 points in this game, but we're going to turn this off. New Orleans will be playing as the computer will be playing as New Orleans. I'll be playing as Jacksonville. But this game will be played in Jacksonville, but I'm going to turn off the home field advantage because it should be played in New Orleans, and I don't know how to switch it. I guess it's too late now unless I restart the entire playoff, and I'm not going to do that. So we're going to live with that. It's going to be a neutral site game in Jacksonville, even though they're playing. If that makes sense to you. So we can see New Orleans, by defeating Arizona 41-38 in the one semifinal game, earned the right to play in this final, and Jacksonville, by defeating San Francisco of 1992 27-0, have earned the right to play in this final of Group A. The coach is Sean Payton, of course, for New Orleans, pre-suspension Sean Payton, and Tom Coughlin is the coach of Jacksonville. And these are just their playoff statistics, not for the whole year. And you can see who is leading the rushing: Chris Ivory for New Orleans and James Stewart for Jacksonville. So we're going to hide that and we're going to get this thing on the way. The New Orleans won the toss, and so they're going to receive, and we are going to kick deep and get this one underway. Welcome to Alltel Stadium for the championship game. Hollis to kick off. It Sproles 3 yards deep, and he'll down it in the end zone. New Orleans starts from their own 20. The quarterback for New Orleans, of course, is Drew Brees. The running backs are Jed Collins and Mark Ingram. The receivers are Lance Moore and Marcus Colston. Jimmy Graham's the tight end. Their offensive line is Bushrod. Wish this thing would disappear quicker. Nix, De La Puente, Jari Evans, and Zach Strife. And for the defense, and the number one rated defense in this group, Tony Brackens and Smeenge are the ends. The tackles are Seth Payne and Gary Walker. The linebackers, Kevin Hardy, Lonnie Martz, Bryce Pop, and the safeties are Donovan Darius, Carnell Lake, and the corners Aaron Beasley and Fernando Bryant. So we're just going to play the CPU as defense. I don't want to nullify the Jaguars' great defense by trying to call the plays for them, so here we go. Playing a run, Hardy's blitzing, Smeege with a tackle on the dive play by Ingram, 3 yards, 2nd and 7. And the game is underway. CPU. They're playing a nickel. Sproles a handoff, left off tackle, tripped up by Pop. No gain, 3rd and 7 for New Orleans. So we have our first 3rd down and long. I'm going to look at this. I'm looking at the screen here. I'm not seeing how this chalkboard is playing out here, so I'm going to watch the screen this time. So 3rd and 7, shotgun. Here comes the rush. Doesn't really do anything different than I see. And we have our first injury, Strife. So replacing him, we got a punt. So that was only a 3-yard gain on that little short pass, and we will return the punt, of course. There's Morstead, kicks it. Barlow to 30, fights for yardage, tackled by Charleston, return of 7. And here is now the offense for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mark Brunell is the quarterback. James Stewart, the main running back, but Damian Shelton is a blocking back. The receivers, Keenan McCardle and Jimmy Smith. Kyle Brady's a tight end. The offensive line, the great Tony Baselli, Zach Wiegert, John Wade, Rich Tyleski, and Leon Searcy is the offensive line. For the defense, Will Smith and Cameron Jordan are the ends. Cedric Ellis and Abrayo Franklin. The linebackers are Scott Shanley, Jonathan Vilma, Jolon Dunbar. The corners are Jabari Greer and Patrick Robinson, and the safeties are Roman Harper and Malcolm Jenkins. Should be an excellent final game for Group A. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of Stewart here today. Nobody's really proved that they can stop him, so we're going to go behind Tony Baselli, and let's see what happens. A trap, gain of 5, a good first play for Jags. Let's go to him again. Let's go off tackle right this time. Right off tackle, tackled, 3-yard gains, 3rd and 2. And they're doubled up on Smith. We're going to run Stewart again. We're going to dive ahead. Up the middle. A dive play. He has daylight to the 50, 45, down to the 43, a gain of 10. So the Jaguars have first down on the New Orleans 43. So let's change things up. Let's go to a pass. A medium hitch. And they're doubling Smith, so they weren't fooled. Gets rid of it, can't find a receiver, pass to Stewart, complete. Gain of 6 to James Stewart. So he's touched the ball 4 times already. That's probably why we're moving the ball so well. So they doubled up on Smith. And if they do that all game, then Keenan McCardle will be the key to this ball game. So let's go to him, see if they're going to cover him. Do a medium cross to McCardle. 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Can't find a receiver. Throws underneath the Shelton. Complete. And he has 10 yards. So a good start for the Jags. And is Shelton the best blocking back that we have? Got the great 1-2 punch with Fred Taylor. Let's see. Run block is 4 for this guy. 2 and 1. Howard 2 and 1. Mac Shelton's 4 and 2. So he is the best blocking back we have. But we are going to go with a double threat backfield here. Have Taylor and Stewart. And for doing that, we probably should go to a split back. So they don't know who's going to carry the ball now. So let's go to Taylor. And we'll trap right. First down. To the 25. They weren't expecting that. Gain 6 yards. They don't know who's going to get the ball now. We don't need blocking back. Okay. 2nd and 4. Let's go to Stewart. Let's go sweep to the left. Oh, they're showing a blitz. We'll continue with original play call. We're not going to be fooled by any showing of a blitz. They actually are blitzing, but he gets tripped up by Franklin for no gain. So it's 3rd and 4. They're probably going to be covering Jimmy Smith. We'll do a short slant to Jimmy Smith. And they have short, tight coverage. That means they're probably going to stack the line and double cover Jimmy Smith, probably. No, they're doubling Brady. Complete, room to run, touchdown, Jimmy Smith. That's why they're favored by 13 points in this game. So we're going to kick the extra point. Hollis, and it's good. 7-0, Jacksonville. So we're going to kick it off. Sproles has it, 4 yards deep, and downs it. Okay, playing for the pass. Short drop, hitch, incomplete, intended for Jimmy Graham. And Brackens is to the sideline for about 10 plays. So we have a weakened defensive line. That's not good news. Nickel defense. Brees, safety blitz, well blocked. Short drop, complete, running room. Gain of 14 to Sproles. Okay, so they're moving the ball now. On the 34. to Graham, double covered, complete. 6-yard pass. So in spite of the double coverage, he makes the catch. 6:15 left in the first quarter. Blitz picked up. Double covered again, complete. So they can't stop Jimmy Graham. 9 yards, first down. Saints. And the fans are quiet. It should be loud. It should be, aren't they loud when they're on defense? I guess the game doesn't know that. Another 10-yard play. So New Orleans is responding here to the touchdown, easy touchdown for Jacksonville. Playing a run here. I don't know if that's always good. But they were right, and they only gained 2 yards. 2nd and 8. But now they have 3 wide receivers. That's why there's this thing here. It's telling me I don't have enough coverage here. But I'm sure the CPU takes care of that. They're playing a nickel. Off tackle, room to run past the 35-30. Tripped up by Lake at the 27, 12-yard run for Darren Sproles. First down. So they are responding. This was not going to be a blowout. Are you kidding? 13 points. In whose world is that? Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Hard count. Showing blitz. Pop is blitzing. Picks it up. Quick drop. And Darius got a hand in there and made the play. No, it's complete. Shows what I know. Gain of 9. Another first down. Trying to draw him offside. Doesn't work. No penalties yet in this game. Throws incomplete. Time I'll read the whole thing. So they're going to go to their spread offense. We'll have to respond with a nickel. Back to pass, short cross, caught, drilled, fumbled. Lake with her covering, Jacksonville ball.
Upon further review, the runner was down by contact. No timeout will be charged.
So runner was down by contact. New Orleans challenged it, and they have the ball back, and they're 3rd and 2. So we got a little sighted too quickly. It's a key 3rd and 2. Trap right, has him, broke loose into the line, got the 5. First down, gain of 6. And it's 1st and goal at the 1. Goal line defense. Back to pass, throws a Sproul, complete touchdown, Darren Sproles. And Casey will try to tie it up, and he does. So we have a tie ball game, 7-7. So just for the videos doesn't last forever, we will go ahead. Oop, we got to kick the ball, I guess, or return. Here's the kickoff into the end zone. So now we go to the preferences. We will go and we will have a zoom. There it is. Zoom will go where? We'll go the half and see what's going on at the half.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. A timeout will be charged.
Zoom is complete, so we're at the half. And you think after all that scoring in the first quarter that we would have something like 21-21, but no, the defenses have come alive in the second quarter, and it's still 7-7. So we will go ahead and zoom again. We'll go to the fourth quarter, into the third quarter. And zoom is complete. So, at the end of 3 quarters, you thought it was going to be a high-scoring game, but it's a defensive game, as the Saints have 10 and the Jaguars 10. And as we start the fourth quarter, it's a 2nd and 1 for Jacksonville on their own 39-yard line. Let's look at some of the statistics through 3 quarters. For New Orleans passing, Drew Brees is 22 of 36, 134 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. He's been sacked twice. Brunell is actually, not percentage-wise, but by rating-wise, he is outperforming Brees, as he has 117 yards, has no interceptions, and that's the difference in the rating. He's been sacked once and 1 touchdown pass. Leading rusher is Pierre Thomas for New Orleans with 25 yards. And James Stewart has 64 yards for the Jaguars. Receiving, Pierre Thomas has 7 catches for 22. Graham 6 for 33. Henderson 5 for 22 for New Orleans. Jimmy Smith has 7 catches Oh, sorry, 3 catches for 50 yards. Had 7 attempts. He dropped 1. 16.7 yard average, and Keenan McCardle only has 1 catch. We'll have to rectify that in the 4th quarter. But right now, let's get this. If we're going to get this, we're going to have a blocking back in there. Let's not do any more trickery. Get our blocking back in there, and we will do a. Let's go behind Baselli. So Stewart, trap left. Here we go.
Set, hut, hut.
2nd and 1. First down, gain of 2. Okay, let's get McCardle involved here. Let's do a slant. They're not double covering him. Back to pass, slant, complete. Gain of 7 only though. It's better than nothing. And 2nd down. Let's go to the split back. Let's bring in our old buddy Fred Taylor. His 7 carries for 21 yards. And so they're going to think that we're going to Taylor, but we're going to go to Stewart. He is going to dive up the middle. Quick hitter, gain of 3, close to the first down. He got it. First down on the New Orleans 49. Okay, Jimmy Smith time. Let's break open this defense. Let's spread them out a little bit, and let's go for a long slant. Oh, 64%. They're doubling him, though. He's double covered. He leaps. He picks it off. Return of 12 yards. The fans are not happy. Robinson makes the interception. Throws into double coverage. Okay, so we were moving the ball, and that is going to be a huge play in this game. So let's hope the defense can continue what they're doing and holding this great offense to very little in the way of production. Gain of 1 to Pierre Thomas. The nickel defense. Back to pass. Throws to Thomas. Complete. Gain of 5. 3rd and 4. Let's stop them right now. Let's not have them march down the field. Go looking for a short pass. Blocked. Complete. Gain of 11 to Martz. So they do move the chains. They're on the Jacksonville 42. Nickel defense. Calling an audible. Short slant. Dropped it. 2nd and 10. Playing for the pass. Trap to Pierre Thomas. No gain. It's always good when you play nickel and they run the ball and you still get no gain. Okay, it's 3rd and 10. This is the time. Stop them right here. Back to pass. Hitch dropped it. Okay, so they're going to punt from the Jacksonville 42. They're probably going to try to kick it out of bounds. So we will let the punt roll. That's what we'll do. Bootshead kicking away, heading silently, let it roll. Rolls dead at the 3.
Offense number 60, 5-yard penalty.
I think it's no brainer. We will accept the penalty. The ball in our own 3 is not very good. So they're going to make them repunt. This time we'll return it. Hopefully they give us an option to let it, if it's really deep. All out of bounds at the 15. That's much better than the 3. So that was a good penalty. Okay. So it's still 10-10. We dodged the bullet even though we had an interception. And we will drop right Fred Taylor. All they're doing is doubling Jimmy Smith over and over again. So that means we got to go to McCardle. He's going to do a... Might as well do medium because it's the same percentage. Let's go across. Make him... Oh, they're doubling McCardle this time. Isn't that lovely? Double, but still complete. Only gained 6 yards, though. It's 3rd and 1. It's James Stewart time. He's going to do up the middle. Dive, first down, pass 25, 30. Tackled at the 32, gain of 8. He's now 77 yards for James Stewart. Let's see if they still double McCardle. Let's try a long play again. Gotta keep that defense honest. They're doubling him though. This could be another. Oh, this time at least it won't be an interception. But they lose Jordan. He will not return. 2nd and 10. Stewart off tackle left. Our favorite play with a dime. Should be good. gain of 7. So a short 3rd and 3. McCardle short. Let's go hitch to McCardle, but they're doubling him. Man, they know what I'm thinking. Complete anyway. Spun down. First down. Gain of 6. So we're on our own 45-yard line. Let's feed the monster. Off tackle right this time. Yep, they're expecting a pass. Off tackle right. Stop. Gain of 2. So they played that well. Let's go to Taylor. Let's do a little sweep left. Not expecting that. Sweeps left, trying the corner, missed tackle, cuts path for 50, 48, gain of 5, 3rd and 3. Trap left. Okay, they are... That doesn't really tell us much. So we will continue with original. Yep, they're playing the pass, they're doubling Smith. Across the 45, brings us down, first down, gain of 5. That's what we're looking for. Moving the ball, using the clock. 4:50 left in the 4th quarter, 10-10. And let's try... I think they're going to double McCardle. Let's go Smith. Can't double him every time. So we're going to do a... We're not going to go for a long bomb. We're going to look for a slant. They're keying on Stewart with a run. Complete to Smith. Room to run to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Jimmy Smith. 43-yard pass from Brunell to Smith. One of the few times they're not doubling him, and they pay the price. It's now 16-10, extra point. It's good. 17-10 Jacksonville. We will kick it deep. He'll bring it out. Number 2 run gets to the 17. Return of 18 yards. Let's see if Drew Brees can respond with 3 minutes, 59 seconds left in the 4th. 17-yard play to Meacham at the 22-yard line. And a gain of 17 is advanced to the 34. They got Courtney Roby, Henderson, and Colston in the game. And no Jimmy Smith. Interesting. Looking for a run, I would say. But they're playing a nickel. And they do run it. So, I could play offensive or defensive coach here. I could see there was a run coming. Gain 1. When you run, they've been a blind squirrel. Finds a nut once in a while. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. What a key play this is. With 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Blitzing. Medium pass. Incomplete. They're going to have to punt. Let's see if we can use the clock. They still have their 3 timeouts, however. Here's the kick. Good hang time. Makes the catch at 21 with a fair catch. Punt to 44 yards. So I think we're going to run the ball. How about that? What would you do? Of course you would. Got to use some clock with this lead. Lots of green in front of them. Gain of 10 yards close to the first down. It is a first down. 101 yards for James Stewart. Who says the run is dead in the NFL? You still have to run the ball. Just call me old school. Especially this situation. 3:13 left. Let's give it back to our main man. No sweep. Up the middle. They're keying on Taylor. Let's see. Even if they key on him, we still gain 1. We still use clock. They didn't use a timeout. Let's see if we can get to the 2-minute warning here. They're keying on Taylor. They keyed on Taylor. Oh, yeah. And I gave it to Stewart. So let's give it to Taylor this time. I have a trouble reading comprehension. It's not my forte, I guess. Let's go trap right with Taylor. Yep, they're not going to key on Taylor this time. Hits the line with the lane to the 35, 40. Tackle to the 45. First down, Fred Taylor. Clock is running 2:02. We will go to a slow. So I wonder if this will probably just get to the 2-minute warning if I hit no play. Yep, 2-minute warning. Okay, so they have 3 timeouts left. They're saving them for some reason. We got the ball on our own 45. We'll give it to Stewart. He'll trap left behind Baselli, who's showing his greatness here today. Hook the tackle, room to run to the 50, 45, 44, first down, gain of 11. And they call their first timeout finally. Clock is stopped at 1:52. So we'll go to Taylor this time. He'll dive up the middle. Big hole across the 40. They just can't stop him. And they use their second timeout. 2nd and 2. They only have one timeout remaining. Stewart. Trap right. They're not used to us going that way. So movement up front.
Encroachment defense. Number 98. 5-yard penalty.
We will take it. Gives us a first down. Didn't have to use their timeout though. So we will Stewart. Off tackle left. They're keying on him, of course.
Ready! Hut, hut.
Doesn't really matter though. As long as he doesn't fumble. He loses a yard. The clock is running. They're not using their timeout. We will click on slow. Slow things down. 2nd and 11. We'll go to Stewart. We will trap right. It's 58 seconds left. Slow down offense. He broke loose and gain of 6. They call their last timeout. Key 3rd and 5. And no, we are not going to throw the ball, in case you're wondering at home. And I know it would be cute and give it to Taylor, but I don't think so. We're going to give it to our main man. Nickel defense. Dive play. Brings him down. Loss of 1. So fans don't like it, but I don't see. Clock is running. 46 seconds left. 4th and 6. We will kick the field goal. I guess they didn't like our call on 3rd and 6 running the ball for some reason. Slow 39. Kick the field goal. Your chance of success will be lower. Okay, we'll take off the slow then. Here we go. Field goal. And here it is. 27 seconds left. Good snap. Kick is up. It's good. That should seal it. Let's squib kick it. Squib kick picks up the 20 number to the 30. Brought down by Thomas at the 33. Return of 5. So 16 seconds left. Prevent defense. Here comes the rush. Deep throw. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. Another prevent. 2nd and 10. Fades back to pass. Deep fly. Deflect by Thomas. Incomplete. That should do it. The champions of Group A are the 1999 Jacksonville Jaguars. And you say, well, New Orleans should have had home field advantage. Yes, it was my fault. But you live and learn. This is the first playoff that I've done with this, and I guess you put the number 1 seed on the bottom tier, not the top tier. But we did play this on a neutral field, and so it shouldn't have hurt New Orleans that much. They should have got more than 10 points. Let's look at the box score. So you can see first downs, Jacksonville 20, New Orleans 15. New Orleans had 64 yards rushing, Jacksonville 174. Jacksonville outpassed them 179 to 167 in spite of almost half the attempts. New Orleans was sacked twice, Jacksonville once. Jacksonville had 3 fumbles in the game and survived. 3 total turnovers. We had 11 missed tackles by New Orleans. And time of possession, 31 minutes for Jacksonville, 28:46 for New Orleans. 3rd down conversions, 6 for 13 for Jacksonville, 4 for 17 for New Orleans. They went for it on 4th down one time and did not get it. Total offense, 345 Jacksonville, New Orleans 216. Leading rusher, James Stewart, 117. Leading rusher, Pierre Thomas, 26. Leading receiver, Jimmy Smith, 4 catches, 93 yards, including a 43-yard touchdown. He had 2 touchdowns in the game, in spite of being double covered the entire game. As far as I know, I zoomed it for 2 quarters, but I'm guessing from what I've seen and what we all saw. And Jimmy Graham caught 5 balls for 44 yards, the leading receiver, yardage-wise, for New Orleans. So that's it. We have completed Group A and the champions. Did you predict them? The 1999 Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'll probably do more research into this team, but I think that they only lost 3 games. I'm going by the top of my head from my memory, but I think they lost 3 games the entire year in 1999, all to the same team, the Tennessee Titans, who were in this group, and Jacksonville actually beat them in the group quite handily, but in real life they lost 3 times to the Tennessee Titans. Otherwise, they could be, who knows, Super Bowl team? Shall we say that? But they are the Group A champions. They'll be going to the final 16 of this tournament, and it should be exciting. We'll look forward to seeing them again in the future. Let's see, Jacksonville was favored by 13. They won by 10. It was neutral. It says here home field advantage on, but I definitely turned it off. You saw me, right? Oh well, what's done is done. Jacksonville won hands down, and hope you enjoyed today's game. This is once again King Ikibu with Tiny Archibald, and we hope you enjoyed today's ball game. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.